Hey guys, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have yet another plan with me to share with you all, and this week I'm planning for the week of January 28th to February 3rd using this Accio snow kit from ScribblePrintsCo, which is like a Winter Wonderland Harry Potter kit, and you guys know I am here for it. I was super duper excited to use this kit, not just because it was Harry Potter, but also because I didn't get to use a lot of winter spreads this year, and I feel like January is my only time to do that. So I had like the New Year's kit, then I got to do BFF in the City, which was very like winter and snow themed, but then I did a travel week and then a random sort of like fashion kit because I was in Israel and it was not winter there, so it felt kind of weird using a winter kit for that. But I'm glad I got to squeeze in a winter kit before all of the lovey-dovey kits of Valentine's Day. I know a lot of people started this week, and normally I would have too, but your girl really wanted to use Accio Snow, and gosh darn it, she was gonna do it. So this kit does have a lot of gold glitter in it, and I did pull in gold foil wherever I could. So for the date squares and the overlay on the half of the bottom washi, which are all from ScribblePrintsCo, I ended up pulling out my Sadie sticker glitter overlays. They are like white or silver, so they're not gold, but I thought it would give it like a very snowy look because I love the way it looked on BFF in the City. It made it look like it was snowing, and because the colors and backgrounds are darker in this kit, you can kind of see it more. So I really like it, especially over the Hogwarts Express. It looks so stinking cute. And I put overlays. I put the same sort of overlays on top of the glitter headers. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, put down the base. I'm filming this right before I have to leave for school. Like I have to be out of my house in 40 minutes. So I really hope I can do this because I've got a lot of things that I need to do today. So yeah, I'm gonna put all that down and I'll be right back for the sidebar. So for the sidebar this week, I put down my 2 habit trackers after the full box of the Platinum Blonde girl holding a spell book and a wand. She's so cute. She's how I'm trying to be. I'm getting my hair done in about a month, and I am going to go a little bit more blonde because I think after this I'm going to stop bleaching my hair. I've only done it one other time, but I don't know. I'm like, I did the change. I'm going to do one more change, and then I'm just going to go back to letting my hair grow out. It's what I do whenever I do something crazy with my hair. So I put down the 2 habit trackers, and I put the little mini icons of the face mask and the heart to mark my 2 habits. And then for this week, I didn't put down a half box or a squared off half box to mark anything for this week, just because I didn't really know what to mark, but also I had a really long to-do list of like a lot of stuff that I needed to get done, like just general stuff that didn't go on a specific day or I really needed to remember before the day actually happened. So I ended up making a really long to-do list. I put down a piece of thick washi, a to-do header, and then I grabbed 2 of the ombre heart checklist. I thought my checklist was going to be really, really long, so I was going to ombre like the colors because there's a lot of shades of gray in here, so it would have looked really cool, but it would have been like light gray and then like kind of darker gray and then just one little sliver of super dark gray. So I was like, let me just use the same color in there. Did I change that? It looks darker on my planner, that little bit of washi. But yeah, so there's a little bit of space left, and I covered it up with just a thicker piece of washi, and then I went ahead and filled everything out. So all the pens and tools I use will be listed down in the description box as always, and all of these stickers that I use just in case I forget to mention what they are. Usually I'm really good at mentioning them, but if you guys watched my plan with me last week, I think I told more stories than actually telling you what I was planning, because that no white space had me going bananas. Like I was like, I don't even know what I was doing, in what order I was doing it, but I'm actually really super happy to be doing my white space planning again. It makes everything clearer in my head for some reason, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm surprised. I was going to say, I'm not surprised a lot of you liked it, but I'm actually surprised at how many of you guys really, really liked how it turned out. A lot of you were like, I don't like no white space planning, but I really like how it turned out. And I was like, that is high praise. So thank you, but we're back to the white space planning. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, fill everything out, and I will be right back. I'm totally not going to have time to finish this voiceover before I have to leave for class. No. So the first thing I wanted to mark on Monday was that I published my plan with me. So I used my ye old faithful Mandy Dreams glitter film slate icon to mark that. Then I totally didn't go to my class that day because I was like, it's syllabus week, so it's okay if I don't go. I was really tired. I was still super jet lagged, and I was like, what I need right now is sleep and to tackle that really long to-do list in my sidebar. So it's okay. This is like that week where they don't actually know who's taking the classes. So it could have just been like, oh, I registered for a different class, making up stories. No one's gonna ask me about it. We're all good. But yeah, I just really wanted to get stuff done. So the first thing that I did after making sure my plan with me went up was organizing all of my foil stickers, because they did sit with my character stickers in my big old glitter binder, but I was like, this is too heavy. I don't reach for the foil all the time, so whenever I go for my characters, it's just like really excessively heavy. So I organized it into a photo album, and I love it now. It works so well, and my character sticker book is like so much lighter. So I organized that, and I used the sparkle large icon from the kit to mark that. I thought it was appropriate. This week I really tried to pull in as many of the icons and stuff from the kit as I could. Like if something was like appropriate for whatever activity I was doing, I made a point to use that instead of a character sticker, just because I liked the cohesive look of all of the different ombre shades of gray. I don't know. I mean, you'd think every week I'd want to make it a cohesive shade of whatever colors are in the kit, but my mind changes. My mind does weird things every single week. So after organizing my foil stickers, I went ahead and planned this week out. So I used a pattern fancy label along with a Once More with Love Erin Condren planner sticker. I don't get an opportunity to use these a lot, but I saw it was black with gold spots on it. I'm like, this is perfect for this week. So I used that. And then to mark just basically doing all of my to-dos, pretty much, I wrote so much adulting and used the bow paper clip sticker because I don't have adulting stickers. Shocker. Do people make adulting stickers? I'm sure someone has to. So after that, I wanted to mark that I got an Amazon package in the mail. Couldn't tell you what it was. What did I get in the mail? It wasn't my safety goggles. It wasn't my textbook. I think it was something more. Oh, it was my gesso. Okay, it was my gesso for my painting. I was very excited. I couldn't find it at Michael's, so I got it in Amazon, and I was really excited. It came before my day off, because then I could spend my day off painting, which that turns into a disaster. But yeah, so after I got my Amazon package, I replied to YouTube comments because I had missed a few from when I was away. So I used a Coffee Monsters Co. emoji on a laptop to mark that. And then I did some laundry because there was just a lot of dirty clothes from 10 days in Israel. I had to outfit repeat a lot. And then my mom was like, oh, you're doing laundry? Here, take mine. And I was like, okay, I got you. So I used a laundry emoji to mark that. And then when my sister got home, we watched Rent live together, which was a train wreck. I mean, it wasn't a train wreck. It was kind of lovely. I did see Rent on Broadway when it was here in New York a bunch of years ago. So I did enjoy listening to some of the music that wasn't in the movie. But as far as Rent Live goes, I know they pre-recorded it, but I was just like, yee. Like, I can't sing well. I think I can maybe if I tried or was trained, but like, I can't sing well. And I was like, what are all these notes that they're hitting? It hurts my ears. And then some of like the more powerful musical numbers, I was like waiting for them to hit those notes, and then they just kind of like skirt past right it. And I'm like, okay, that works too. I did finish, like we watched half of it that night, and I did end up finishing it later, but I was just like, my sister asked if it was worth like finishing, and I was like, not really. So the only part I liked was at the end when the original Broadway cast came out, and I was like, this is lovely. And I felt bad for the guy who played Roger, because he was just kind of sitting there while everyone was running around and clapping. it was a good time. So anyway, moving on to Tuesday. On Tuesday, I had to prime my canvas, which you got to do a few layers, and then I realized, oh crap, I can't paint on this day, which sucked because I was really in the mood to paint, like real bad. Ever since like I bought all my Michael's paints, but then I realized you can't just paint oil on a canvas. It's a whole thing, all them chemicals rotting away and eating at the canvas. So I had to prime my canvas a bunch of times and then wait for it to fully dry. So I did that, and I used a painting emoji to mark that. And then afterwards, I needed to fold my laundry, which I don't think I did till Thursday, but I put it in on Tuesday because I had every intention of doing so. And then me and Andrea FaceTimed, so I used this little Toffee Bananas girl on FaceTime and this FaceTime Andrea sticker that Andrea got me from Station Stickers, which is very apropos. Look at it, and it's gold foil beauty, but I like got her up to date on all of my Israel adventures, and good thing it was quite a bit of time, and I had told the stories so many times because she got the too long didn't read version, which if I had told her all the unnecessary details, I think she would have hung up on me. So that was a lot of fun. And then after that, I had to organize my art supplies just because they were all over the place. I had my watercolors and my oil paints, and then I had neon acrylic paints. I'm like, what did I need these for? But I wanted to organize everything in a big just bin of just art supplies, so I did that. And then after that, I downloaded Spotify. I know I'm so late to this Spotify party, and not even because I get jealous at the end of the year when everyone has like all these Spotify facts, but I don't even remember why I downloaded it, because it's been like 2 years. I've known about this Spotify like analytics thing at the end of every year, but for some reason I was like, I want to listen to Spotify. Weird. I don't know. But I was jamming out to a lot of like songs from Waitress, Rent, not Rent Live, like Dear Evan Hansen. I've never seen it, but I only let myself listen to Waving Through a Window because I know the lyrics to that, and my sister played it nonstop when she visited me in Texas a while ago. So yeah, I was just jamming out to Spotify. I ended up getting like the student membership too. Now I have Apple Music and Spotify. I don't think I need both, but a lot of my songs are on Apple Music, so I feel like I can't cancel that. So yeah, got Spotify. Then after that, I worked on some mood boards for Andrea. So I used a thick piece of washi and this paper and milk Amaro on a laptop to mark that chunk of time. Then I had to go to the gynecologist at 7 p.m., which I did on purpose because I was like, they close at 8, so this doctor's gonna want to leave. So I was like, I'm going to make sure I am one of her last appointments, because usually if I go to the gynecologist, I am waiting there for hours. And by hours, I mean like 4 hours is around 3 to 4 hours is like average time I've waited, except this time. But also my gynecologist wasn't there, and a midwife saw me, and I like her a lot better, so I'm going to go see her from now on. This is all a blessing. But anyway, after I got home, what did I need to do? Oh, I needed to order my friend Anissa a planner. She is a teacher. We were talking on the phone for a little bit, and she was like, I need to get organized. And I was like, you came to the right person. I was like, what you need, girl? And I got her a teacher planner, so hopefully she enjoys that. Okay, was that all of Tuesday? That was all of Tuesday. Okay, maybe I can finish this before I have to leave for class. We have 30 minutes. So on, was it Wednesday morning, I'm still listening to Spotify. I have not watched any TV shows, movies. I mean, I've watched a few, but like usually I get ready and there's like a YouTube video playing or something, like a TV show episode I need to catch up on is playing in the background, but I've just been listening to Spotify, like on loop. I do all like those random playlists to like try to find new music and things like that. It was great, but I woke up super early on Wednesday. I did have class all day, but like I said, jet lag, I woke up at like 6:30. My sister was awake. I don't remember why she didn't go to school this day. I think she had a dentist appointment because of her tooth, but basically we were in the kitchen eating breakfast together, and I had my laptop, and then we were just like jamming out to Broadway songs from Mean Girls, which I also have never seen, but now I know the music from. I love Broadway, so I like Broadway and theater and musical theater. I'm just like, I've never even seen the show, and I love all the music from it. So we were just jamming out for like 2 hours. This day was really, really long. I thought it would go by fast, but it was not. So if I woke up at 6:30, I didn't leave my house until 10:30, and then the day just dragged on because this is my full day in school. So after I finally left, I went to Starbucks because I was like, why not? I was still early for my class and I was like, I need more caffeine, which was not a great idea because I was sitting in all my classes shaking. So I used a paper and milk sticker to mark that. And then on the way to school, I was reading a new book called Emergency Contact. I think I got through a few chapters. Couldn't tell you right now what happened because I stopped reading after that. But I used the stack of books icon from the kit to mark that. And then, like I said, I did ingest way too much caffeine because I had coffee while I was eating breakfast. Then the Starbucks espresso drink, which yikes. So I was like jittery in all of my classes, especially my lab where we were going over safety stuff. So it was not really entertaining to me. So I was just kind of like, my eyes were darting all over the place and I could feel my heart beating out of my chest. And because this is AMP2 lab, the professor was telling us how we're going to get to learn about all the inner workings of all our organ systems and things like that. And she was like, we're going to figure out why this generation is so stressed. And I was like, it's because we're drinking a lot of coffee. I didn't say that out loud, but I'm like, that's why. So that part was fun, I guess. Also, this was one of the coldest days ever of life, and it snowed randomly. So it was the polar vortex. I used an emoji stuck in an ice cube to mark that because it was so stinking cold. I almost did not put like a second sweater on, and I'm so glad I decided to do that because I would have been freezing at school and like going home like in the nighttime. So cold. So in between two of my classes, I had dinner at Au Bon Pain. I got myself a salad. Your girl's trying to get on that healthy life. I'm just trying to get on that doesn't eat a lot of snacks life. So got myself a salad, anything with not a lot of salt in it. That's what I'm trying to do here. Then after that, I FaceTimed my friend Kelly from Israel while I was on my commute back home. And then when I got home, I needed to pick up my antibiotics, but the pharmacy was closed, so I couldn't do that. But I think my sister ended up going to get them for me anyway. So either way, antibiotics were picked up. Moving on to Thursday. See, I'm not talking about any of the stickers. They will all be linked down below, but that sticker is from Once More With Love, the one with the little pill bottles. That's from Once More With Love. So moving on to Thursday, the first thing that I did was try to be productive, and what did I do? Oh, this begins my little roller coaster of emotions because I was like, I don't know what to do with myself. I need like homework or something to entertain me. So, Andre was like, why don't you work on some mood boards? And I was like, oh, fair enough. Yes. So I was working on some mood boards in the morning. I need to finish those today, which is why I'm trying to film this voiceover before I go to school. So I used the SP logo to mark that. Then I needed to fill in my planner and film parts of this plan with me. So I used a stack of like Simply Gilded washi stickers from ScribblePrintsCo to mark that. Then I went ahead and replied to YouTube comments. So I used a little scribbler on her laptop, and then I finally let myself sit down and paint. And I forgot how oil paints work, apparently. I don't know why I thought I was working with acrylic because I've been making a really big fuss about the fact that I was like gonna paint with oils and like the whole gessoing and everything. But basically what I did was I covered the background, like the colors I needed. Like I needed a sky blue and like a tan shade for like the staircase bit. And I painted the whole canvas. And then when I went to go start putting in little details of each section, I was like, why is this just melting into like all the colors keep mixing? And I was like, you fool, you're supposed to paint in sections. This ain't acrylic. Like you're not supposed to paint the background first and then move your way up. And I was like, oh no. So I had to start over. I had to gesso a new canvas. I'm not wasting that other canvas. I just like have to wait for that oil paint to dry so then I can gesso over all, like sand it down and then gesso over all of that. But I was like, gosh, darn it. And then my textbooks came in this day. So I was like, oh crap, there goes my painting time. So I guess I have to put that on hold until we get a break or the summertime, which sucks because I really wanted to work on this painting, but I mean, life happens. School is kind of more important. If I feel like I'm burning out, maybe I will start the painting, but it seems like a lot of work now. So yeah, painting is on hold for now, but I use this really cute Bob Ross Munchkin sticker from Once More With Love. It's adorable. Then after that, I marked my Amazon deliveries, which was all my school books, with a packing, large packing icon from the kit. Then I grabbed a bit of pattern fancy label and an emoji holding a little box of chocolates in a heart-shaped box because Ale from Ale's Corner sent me a really cute Valentine's Day package, and I was not expecting it. It was such a nice surprise, and I was like, this just made my day. So that was really sweet. And then I gave myself a little bath night, fell asleep in the bathtub because I think I took the bath at 5:45. And by 6 o'clock, I was like, I'm out. My body's just okay, time for bed, because I think that was 1 a.m. Israel time. So my body was just time for sleeps. And then before bed, I didn't bother turning the TV on. So I just read a little bit of Emergency Contact some more and knocked out, I think, 3 sentences in, which was, I guess, nice. So I got a fair bit amount of sleep. So moving on to Friday, on my way to school, my friend Kele, she FaceTimed me and one of the other people that was on our trip. His name was Bar. So we were on a 3-way FaceTime call, which was really nice. I love him so much. He laughs at everything I say. He makes me laugh by laughing. And I was like, this is the most spectacular, wonderful conversation of my life. I needed it this morning. It was great. So I used a munchkin on FaceTime to mark that. Then I got some coffee at Au Bon Pain after my class. Don't know why it ended early. So I was like, treat yourself. I think it's because I was going to miss one of my trains. So I was like, that's fine. I'd rather get coffee instead. Then when I got back home, my, what is it called? My canvas was all gessoed, and I was like, this time I'm going to sketch out my painting in pencil. I knew I wasn't going to have time to paint it or for a while, but I was like, let me at least sketch out everything where it needs to go first. So I did that, and I used a munchkin holding a pencil. And then my sister was driving to go see her boyfriend 2.5 hours away. So I somehow ended up entertaining her and then finding out some information that sent me into a rage. I was really as hyper, I think, at this point. I was waiting for my friend Florine to get home from work. And in the meantime, I was entertaining my sister. And I was finding things out. Your girl caught feels. Yeah, I have feels for person, whatever. And I was enraged at something. You know, when you find out something and you're like, I shouldn't have looked. And then, you're just doing it to yourself. I know I'm being super vague, but I just kind of don't want to talk about it, but also want to talk about it. So I was like, how dare they? And I was like, Vicky, I don't know what to do. I'm on the phone with my sister this whole time. I don't know what to do. So I'm getting on the treadmill and I'm walking off my emotions, which helped for a little bit. And then I thought it was really funny. This munchkin sticker I got from Marg because Cynthia lives here, but I hung out with her, Irene, and Cynthia over the weekend on a Saturday, and I asked Marg to bring me these Love Me munchkins because that's how I feel. I'm just like, why won't you love me? Oh God, this is a lot. I forgot what it was like to have a crush, and it's crushing. Hate it. So I was like, it'd be really funny. Not sad. It's just funny, right, guys? Right? It's funny? No? Okay. So I put a thick piece of washi down and this Love Me munchkin because I am hilarious. And then after that, finally, Florine was getting off the train. So I was like, deuces, Vicky, I have to go. We're picking up sushi. I was so hungry. I was ready to eat my foot. So I used this sushi munchkin, and then I just hung out with Flo for the rest of the night. We were really going through the motions here. I told her about Israel. She told me about her life. I told her about my new crush, and she's just like, yikes. And I'm like, yeah, what is our life now? So hung out with Flo. Those munchkins look really happy, but I feel like I should have drawn little sweat beads on their foreheads because that was what the night was like. Sushi was delicious, though. So moving on to Saturday. Okay, I have how many more minutes? I have 20 minutes to finish recording this. I got this, guys. So on Saturday, I was going to meet up with Irene, Cynthia, and Mark. So One Town in a Million, Simply Gilded, and Once More with Love because Cynthia was having a Michaels event to celebrate her launching her product and her stickers at Michaels, which is very exciting. So I was going to that, and then I just decided to meet up with them earlier on because I had nothing else going on in the day. So The first thing I did, though, was in the morning have coffee and watch Modern Family. So I used a coffee pot sticker from Once More with Love for that. And then we had a little meetup at Canal Street Market, which I was super late to because every mode of transportation was just not working in my favor. So I didn't get boba and I didn't get lunch, but I decided to market with a boba wonton anyway because a lot of people did have boba. And then I severely regretted it when we were leaving and the line was super duper long. But yeah, that meetup was a lot of fun. Got to talk to a lot of planner girls and meet some new ones. It was really wonderful. And then after that, right before going to the Michaels event, went to Cynthia's apartment, which is basically Wonton HQ. And she was like, take whatever you want that you don't have. And I was like, so I was like, wait, I pretty much have like everything. And then I saw the Harry Potter washi and I'm like, how do I not have this? So I took all the Harry Potter washi. It was magical. So after that, we hopped in a car and we went to the Michaels event, which was super fun. There was a cake. I think I'm getting my period, which would explain the crazy love me and the wanting cake real bad. So, but it was a lot of fun. We got to play bingo. I thought I wasn't allowed to play. And then they were like, oh, it's unreleased washi. And I'm like, I'm playing for this unreleased washi. So that was a lot of fun. Then Kelly FaceTimed me with Caitlin, who's another friend from Israel. And I kept losing service, but she was going through it like me. We're both Tauruses. So we were we're just going through the same motions. Something going on with a guy that she met in Israel. Is that too much? He's not going to watch this, right? Whatever. If they watch this is super embarrassing on so many levels, but I doubt they got this far in the video. You know what I'm saying? I can barely get this far in my own videos. So we were having just like a whole love life meltdown and we were like, what are with these boys? They completely lost all their conversational abilities as soon as they got off that plane and landed back in America. It was, I'm trying to be vague, but I feel like that's not really vague. Oh God, I'm keeping this in, but hi. Okay, so I used this pair of munchkins from a couples sheet. And I feel like it's very accurate. Either one could be me or Kelly because the one is trying to lift the other up while the other is complaining. And then we kind of just swap. And then someone else's self-esteem goes down. And I'm like, no, don't worry. Or we're just trying to it was a lot. Like I said, crushes suck. I thought I missed the feeling. I don't. I like it when they like you back. Then it's not a crushing feeling. Then it's just adorable. So yeah, after that, that was during the end of the Michaels event and I felt kind of rude and I was like, no, it's fine. But I needed to get service. I'm like, we are going through the motions and the feelings. So after that, we went to go get dim sum in Chinatown at Cynthia's father's place and it was amazing. I ate so much. We sat at 2 different tables and my table, we are the champions and we cleared everything. Me and Janelle were just feeding each other. Janelle is one of the workers for One Ton a Million. I love her so much. We went to school together in high school, same year, same school. Had no idea till maybe a couple of months ago. So that was really nice. We were just eating everything. Then I got home. I was super tired, but I knew I needed to clean up my art supplies because they were taking up a lot of room. And I knew I'm not going to have time to paint for a very long time. So I was just kind of thrown in the towel and put away my art supplies. So last but not least, we have Sunday. On Sunday, I spent a lot of time filming my plan with me because I hadn't filled out this whole half of the week until this day. So I used the YouTube play button from the kit to mark that. And then I used a wonton, in a million, a steamy sticker, sitting and laying in a bed of stickers to mark that I needed to put away a bunch of my new stickers and my new washi because Marg also sent, she brought my order with her, so I needed to organize those munchkins. And then Irene gave me some washi, so I needed to organize that too. Just a lot of organizing. And then me and my dad went to go see Aquaman. So I used a piece of washi just to add some interest to that bottom bit. And then the movie marquee sticker for that. I was going to use a mermaid sticker, but I completely forgot when I was writing in Aquaman. I was like, that's fine. So after that, me and my dad went to go get Buffalo Wild Wings because I really wanted chicken. And I love Buffalo Wild Wings so much. A lot of people I know don't like it. I think I've mentioned this before, but I was like, I really want to go. And my dad was down. Kind of wish we didn't go. It was really exciting because we were there right as the Super Bowl started, which was wild. People were getting into it. And I'm like, this is intense. But because I guess they were slammed, there was like, we didn't have a trouble getting a table, but when they brought our food out, it was just the chicken, and then whatever dipping sauce, like whatever sauce you requested, they just put it in a little like cup for you. And I ordered like hot barbecue and lemon pepper seasoning, and they just brought that to me in a cup, and I was like, oh, this is do-it-yourself chicken wings. Okay, I was on board for the first 5 chicken wings, and then I was like, okay, I'm over this. I want my hot barbecue drenched chicken. It's so good and so not dry, but this chicken was really dry. Either way, really fun to be eating chicken wings during the Super Bowl. So after that, I came home and I was watching the Super Bowl while trying to get this Plan With Me filmed. So I used a piece of pattern washi and this football watching couple sticker from Glam Planner to mark that. And then I really needed to get some chem homework done because, like I said today, I have a lot of things that I need to do. So I actually thought I wasn't going to get this done. Well, at least start my chem homework. That was the whole intention of this. But I did. I got through like 10 out of 30 questions, and I was like, wow, proud of myself. Because the old Jessica would have just been like, I'll do it tomorrow. But like I said, I have a lot of things that I need to do today. So I used a homework sticker from an old $2 Tuesday from ScribblePrintsCo for that. And then while all this was happening, I put on a lovely little face mask because I was like, treat yourself. So I used a Toffee Bananas face mask sticker that I cut in half to have her fit in that little space. And she did fit. Look how cute she is for that. And that was my week. Come on, go girl. Yes. So here is my week in full. I kind of forgot it was a Harry Potter spread during this whole week. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, she cute. Look at her. She's a Harry Potter spread. I really love it. It's a very wintry kit. The timing was perfect because of the polar vortex this week. I was like, it would have been really nice if it snowed because it's been like kind of nice outside before this week. So, I mean, it's back to being really nice outside, or I just can't tell the difference between, well, I can tell the difference, and between 0 and 35 degrees. 35 degrees feels like summertime. So yeah, I really love how this spread turned out. I'm super excited to jump into all the lovey-dovey spreads of February, my favorite time of the year. Ugh, love, you guys. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!